total of 214. That's a substantial amount, and it's a game plan that Liam Sheedy obviously has engineered, starting with the quick puck outs from Brendan Collins. Ball into space. Owen McGrath under pressure this time. Arriving, John Milan. Taken out of it by Declan Fanning. John Milan is disgusted. Helmet, hurley, everything is gone. And John Sexton might take sterner action, because John Milan has been pretty well hit, most of it fairly, I have to say, but it's going to be interesting to see what John Sexton decides here. Looks like a yellow card for Declan Fanning. That's the fourth yellow card for Tipperary. 7 points between the teams. 15 minutes still to go. So John O'Brien, by the way, blood substitute for him, comes back off the post, and it's wide. Off the stick of Ken McGrath. Little things like that make you think maybe it's not going to be our day. I was saying anyway that John O'Brien is coming back on. He was wearing number 12 previously, but because obviously he picked up an injury and there was some blood in his jersey, he's now going to wear number 31.
And he's now operating right corner forward with Larry Corbett over the left corner.
Michael Brickwatch. Easily intercepted again by Shane McGrath. Sent down the line by Richie Foley. Great catch by Torrick Marr. He needs to work to clear it out of his area of the field. Good catch again by Tony Brown. Hand pass is required to seek and find Owen McGrath. Declan Fanning comes into challenge. Stephen Malumphey about to be blocked by Lar Corbett. He gets in his shot, and that's Stephen Malumphey's first point in this All-Ireland semi-final. It means now that the entire Waterford half-forward line have scored. The only man, in fact, in the Waterford attack not to score yet is Shane Walsh. This was a good point by the Waterford captain.
A good score, Marty, and they needed it. They now only 6 points between them, but Tipper handing them back the initiative to have a chance maybe to finish the game off, and you know, they'll just relax a little bit more if they've come back into it now again, and will probably force the issue a little bit.
Torrick Marr. Going high and very high, but also very wide, I'm afraid. In fact, the umpire has signalled that it's a 65.
Yeah, it just got one of the Waterford defenders just got in a slight black on Noel McGrath, and the ball went over, diverted out for the 65. You could hear the tap from here, Marty, so correct decision by the officials.
Noel McGrath taking these long-range frees now. Scored 4 times in the first half. It's his 5th and first from a free.
And really, Marty, around midfield and the tip half-forward line, they have a little bit of a dominance, and you know, there's 12 minutes left or so now, and it's time that they pushed on.
Quick puck out, didn't quite work out. Noel McGrath nips in and puts it straight between the posts for his 6th point of the game. Brendan Cummins and Donald Cusick might have the short puck outs mastered, but I'm afraid Clinton Hennessy gave the ball short, and his colleague didn't react quickly. He was waiting for the ball, and that's why Noel McGrath nipped in. No fault in Clinton. Ball dropping in here. Perhaps Dan the man can do something, as the chance didn't quite connect, and it's cleared off the line by Michael Cahan. Ken McGrath. Difficult enough angle. That's a great point. His 2nd since being introduced. They still believe, but only just.
Yeah, super pointer by Ken McGrath, Marty, but before that the ball fell to Declan Prendergast, or to Seamus Prendergast. Needed a little bit of coolness, could have even taken it to his hand, and that was a good goal chance that went to begging.
Lar Corbett, great work. Seeking the space, the opportunity to Kelly. Here's another one. Brilliant goal. goals and 9 points. The Tipperary full forward line have now scored. Make it 3-10. Tipperary are already looking for their All-Ireland final tickets. It was Lara Corbett that created it through sheer hard work. He set up Owen Kelly. He turned and he blasted it past Clinton Ennison.
Well, brilliant skill from Lara Corbett. 2 little flicks that took him away from the defenders, and then a lovely pass that gave the ball to the advantage of Owen Kelly, and he did the rest. Game over now, Marty, really. 10 points in it with 10 minutes left, and it's going to be all Tip from here on in.
Well picked up here by Owen McGrath. Tipperary can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Great catch by John O'Brien. Not a great finish.
Well, a lot of credit there to Owen Murphy. He got in the hook at the right time, but you felt that if John O'Brien just held the ball, that he could have played in Owen Kelly again.
Waterford have to come up with something special now, I'm afraid. And this is the man. John Milan hits a shot. Great save by Brendan Cummins. Brilliant stop. 2 brilliant hurlers, man to man, facing each other. 1 for Waterford, 1 for Tipperary. Here comes Milan, here comes Cummins.
Well, a good save, Marty, but he needed to put that deep down into the corner, and he got a slide hook on it. The Tip defence got a slide hook as he was striking the ball and knocked out for the 65, but that was the chance that Waterford needed to get back into the game.
Tony Brown with the free. Dropping it just over Brendan Cummins' crossbar for his 2nd point of the game.
You see the shot from John Milan there, a good save from Brendan Cummins, but a good hook by Conor Mann. He just got in the vital half hook, and it took the sting out of Milan's play.
Ta Burke has been introduced to the Tipperary attack for Patrick Marr, centre half forward. Shane O'Sullivan. They're waiting for it, and Tipperary are chasing everything. Ken McGrath given incredible service to club and county. Seamus Prendergast to Malumphey. The Munster champions, metal tested. See what I mean in terms of chasing everything? Tipperary are there 3, sometimes 4 players chasing after it. Going back to gather this, Paddy Stapleton gets there ahead of Milan. Declan Fanning calling for it. Swings it over to this side in front of the Hogan stand. Lawler. Back out for his left half back, Declan Prendergast. Seamus Callan chasing after him. Still Declan Prendergast. Stopped in his tracks illegally. Free here for Waterford.
Well, what else would you do as a centre-back, Marty? Just make sure you stop the player, give away a simple free, maybe you have to tap it over the bar, and you're still 9 points up. But if I have any forward Tips play, they've given too many easy frees away. Declan Prendergast was looking for something.
Going for goal here. Stopped again by Declan Fanning. Gives it back to Michael Cahill. And like most cornerbacks, they're happy to deliver it along out of their territory. Here's Michael Brick Walsh continuing to sweep up any loose ball in that half-back line. Pumping it in high towards Dan Shanahan. Chance here for Milan. A bit remote because he was under severe pressure. And every time he's near the ball, he seems to be fouled. Dan Shanahan knocking it down here for John Milan. Free in for Waterford.
Well, every stoppage in play now, Marty, will suit Tip. Take the sting out of whatever. Ken McGrath taking this, he'll probably have to go for a goal. If he went for the goal much further out, he'll have to try and do this, or else slip it across the middle. But he'll have to try and score from here.
Ken McGrath blasting it. Deflected out for a 65. Seemed to have hit the hurl of Shane McGrath. Second